Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, This is the Vision that awaits for America. This is the vision that awaits for America. And, the Lord said in, Daniel, that, 4 kingdoms, would be set up. And, with the Babylonians, the Medo-Persia, the Greeks, and then here we are on the revival of the Roman Empire. But all those empires, those different kingdoms, the Lord shut them down. Like he tells you, he set them up and then tear them down, roughly paraphrasing it. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the white folks, Esau, Edom has been in rulership, man, for quite some time. The so-called white man, the white folks, Esau, Edom, they're in rulership in the world and ultimately here in America. They're in rulership. They dictate policy and control government, and anything you need, you have to go to Esau, Edom. But the thing with Esau, Edom is they have been ruling in unrighteousness. They have been ruling the world unrighteously. And so their time is up. Now, I don't want to make this too long. I'm going to grab a couple quick scriptures just to get the meat off the bone due to time consumed. But Esau, Edom's time is up. And Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, Jacob is next. And Jacob's going to rule. Jacob's going to be put in rulership. And we're going to rule, the world in righteousness, man, in righteousness. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. So let me I don't want to make this too long. We're gonna go to Nahum. I'm not gonna read the whole chapter. You can read the whole chapter, but due to time consumed, we're gonna go to Nahum chapter 3. Nahum chapter 3 and 1, and it reads. It says, "Woe to the bloody city." See? Woe to the bloody city. And in Nahum, this Nahum, the Lord, he gave Nahum the vision. And this is the time of the Assyrian, and the Assyrians took the northern kingdom, the 10 tribes, the northern kingdom. They took them into captivity and was murdering them and selling them. Same thing with this place, America. In the city Nineveh, in ancient Assyria, same thing, just like here in America, Babylon. A wealthy city. All the merchandise and slaves and heavily populated, and same thing. But these Assyrians, they were no joke, man. And these are Hamites. Those Assyrians are Hamites. Those are so-called black people. The so-called Africans. The Hamites. See? But it says, woe to the bloody city. And this place, America, is filled and covered with blood. And ultimately, the blood is filled with the tribes, the 12 lost tribes of Israel. What you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, this place, America, is the bloody city. And then all through history here, the tribes that you've been put to death. There's so much blood here, blood spilled. Esau, Edom has done. You could fill up the sea with all the blood that's been shed here in America. And then on top of that, right now, there's murdering and killing right now in 2023 in this place. This is the bloody city. Death everywhere in this place. It is all full of lies. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. See? It is all full of lies and robbery. So this place is full of bloodshed. It's full. It said it's all full of lies and robbery. They're taxing us to death. It's around the world, but here in America too, they are taxing us to death, man. You're basically, this is why if you get in debt to Esau, you are a slave. See, you get in debt to Esau, you're a slave, man. Overall, period. But you're a slave because at the end of the day, you're just you're living just to work. You're living just to work. Check to check. Day to day, it's a struggle. They've lied about history. Esau has lied. I was watching something the other night, and they were talking about how NASA is planning to go to Mars. They've already went on to the moon, and they're going to Mars. That's a huge lie. You've lied. Then you've lied about who the people are. You've lied about history. You've lied about who the real Israelites, who the Lord's people are. And then ultimately you've lied on what the Lord looks like. You put up these false images. I mean, you've lied and robbed. This is stolen land. You stole this land. You robbed this land. You stole this land from the Northern Kingdom, from the so-called Latinos and the Native Americans. This land, America, is stolen. You robbed and stole and murdered in this land. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. It says, the prey departeth not. Yeah, because you're not going to let Israel go. You're going to continue to enslave them and give them crumbs and make it hard on them and tax them to death and lie to them. This is why you Israelites shouldn't be voting for nothing for this place. This place is out of here. It says, 2, the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels. See, the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. You know, America is just always into something. You're sending, sticking your nose into everybody's business. You're sending billions of dollars overseas to this place, and you're invading countries. I mean, you can't mind your own business. You're looking. You're a bully. You're just always into something. It says 3. It says the horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain. And this is what Nahum seen in that vision in that city, that Nineveh, in the city, man. He said the horseman lifted it up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And Esau was blessed with the weaponry, that bright sword and that glittering spear, with all these guns and missiles and devices, weapons. It says, and there is a multitude of slain. There is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. There's just death everywhere. This is what Nahum was saying. This is a message that he was sending to Assyria, man. And this is the message. That ain't nothing new up under the sun. The same thing the Assyrians was doing. Here it is, America doing the same thing. And the Lord is he's about to destroy this place. There's death all around right now. Dead bodies everywhere in this place. It says 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Yeah. This place is a whore, man, because it spiritually commits idolatry and spiritually adultery. You can worship anything in this place. Kemet, Egyptology, Scientology, Buddha, Guadalupe. I mean, you can. The list goes on. All these false religions, man. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts. And this place is built on witchcraft. Going back to that Albert Pike, there's a whole list. Even with them doing that stuff down there at the Bohemian Grove, the witches and warlocks, sacrificing children and doing stuff like that. This place is, man. It said, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. See, they got all these different devices and this technology. They got this 3D technology, and that's all witchcraft, man. They got all this witchcraft set up. And basically, if you want to live gigantic, especially Israel, if you want to live gigantic and be and live great and live large in this place, America, man, you got to sell out. You got to indulge into their witchcraft, dressing up like a woman. They got all this stuff, go on TikTok and these different apps and stuff. And a man could turn their face into a woman can turn their face into a man, and then they have that RFID, the C-hip, the MO to the T to the B, that major witchcraft. They forced everybody or tricked everybody, a lot of people to take that beetle juice, that Maxine, That they even man, the list goes on with this place. It says 5, behold, I am against thee. The Lord said, I'm against this place. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. 6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. The Lord, on what he's going to do to this place. The Lord said, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. America is going to be a gazing stock. Everything that's in this place is going to be destroyed. All your idol worship, your religions, all your ceremonies, the food, your education system, your economy, militarily, all this, everything is going to be torn down. People are going to be, they're just not going to believe. They're going to be astonished on how they see how this place ends up in these days coming. This is why there's nothing going to be good. This is why you keep turning on the TV and on the news and keep hearing bad news, because there's no good news coming to this place. The Lord is getting ready to do something very terrible in the earth, and ultimately here in this place, America. He's getting ready to do bring some unspeakable terror because of the things that's going on in this place. And there's no spirituality in this place. They're not going to seek the Lord in this place. The Lord is only dealing with the remnant of his people. The rest, they're not going, they don't want to serve the Lord, man. The God of Israel. This is why the Lord is dealing with the small remnant, the elect. The good majority of this place is just finished, maxed up. They're all into idolatry and adultery and, witchcraft. These people are totally gone in this place. But what the Lord gonna do in these coming days is, he's really gonna terrorize this place for all the things that this place is done and it's into. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's why you see all starting with the government, America, all these corruption scandals and paperwork, and the president going to jail, all the former president, all this there's no spirituality. The Lord is not in this place. He's not in this place. See? I'll close out with this. 7. And it shall come to pass, that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee. That's right. All these other nations, they're getting ready to pack up. I just seen on the news the other day too. I think it was a Japanese restaurant. It was in business out there in San Francisco for almost 50 years. They shutting it down. The owner said, it's time to close up shop. And they shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Who's gonna help you in this time, America? Keep calling on Jesus, because that's not his name. Or Jehovah or Yeshua. That's not the Lord's name. But the Lord said, who will bemoan her? Who is going to help you in this time, America? When shall I seek comforters for thee? Shall I seek comforters for thee? Who will bemoan her? When shall I seek comforters for thee? Call halal YAHAWAHSHI. So, something that was on my spirit, the Lord's, he's sending terror to this place. So, while you still have a chance, Israel, come out of this place, or you're going to go down with this place, America. Call halal Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. Hopefully you're edified. Shalom, Israel.